Hello, it's your friend DoubleBite, and I'm here with another game design video. So this is an idea I was talking about with my friend Runner that we both thought was cool, so I wanted to see if y'all thought it was cool too. So, as you can see here, it's kind of the basic game, Breakout, but so far you can notice a couple weird things. First of all, there's no floor. Second of all, we can actually control the ball a little bit. We can cause it to go down, increase gravity, or we can cause it to go up by decreasing gravity. And there's a couple other things going on. We can just... let me see here. It's actually impressive. Boop! Yep. There's booze in these here blocks. So the idea behind this is a variant on Breakout that becomes more of a puzzle game, and each level is based on different retro games. So in this video, I want to try to get some cool behaviors for our boo, and see how that works. So let's see our boo object. Not much there yet. I also got a bunch of Mario sprites set up here. So our boo sprite has kind of sleep mode and then awake mode. So what we want is, I'm thinking, actually let's modify the sprite real quick. Where are we? Make you a little spookier. Hopefully that won't be too hard to see, but see how that goes. Okay. Cool. So now for our boo, we're going to create and get a variable called let's just call it mode. Mode 0. So what we want to do is, if the ball's on the left side and moving towards the boo, it's hidden and facing left. If it's on the right side, moving towards the boo, hidden. So basically if the ball's facing away from the boo, we want it to become visible. So, how can we do that? Let's see here. So, if the ball is more to the left, then, see the best way to do this. So if the ball's more to the left, we want it to be either 0 or 1. So, let's do this. Then, the ball's to the left and moving to the right, so ball's moving to the right. So we want, it's to the left and it's moving to the right. So we want this to be invisible, which I think is oh wait, now we're just doing mode. So we want mode to be 3. Else there we go. And let's copy all of this and paste it. We can actually change this one to an else. And this is going to be, so if it's on the right side of the boo, okay, so if it's on the right side of the boo, we want the boo to be facing this way. And if it's going towards the boo, we want it to be invisible. So you want this to be 0, and this to be 1. Okay. I think that's what we want. And last but not least, we want it to move towards our ball, if it can. So let's wrap these in our else here. We're going to move in a direction. We want it to move pretty slowly. And we also want it to stop if the ball is facing it. Okay. And I think this will work. The best way to test this, I think, is to make a whole bunch of boo blocks. So I'm going to change the sprite on our boo block real quick to be more obvious that it's a boo. So I'm going to make all of these Mario style at one point. I just didn't want to spoil the surprise. And we'll just make a couple more of these. So let's see how this horribly crashes. There we go. Huh. Generally thought that would work, actually. Oh, that's because it's a ball O. So it looked for it being an object, and when I can't find the object, it looks for it being a variable. And since it was neither of those, it threw us an error. It's a good convention always to label your objects with an O after and your sprites with an S after, just so you can keep track of things. And then you can forget on camera and feel like an idiot. Just like when I type while I'm trying to talk and then all you hear is clatter. And I bet some of these are zeros, because I'm just that smart. Alright. Let's see if that works. Let's see if we have some good boos going. Alright, so we got some chasing when it's moving away. So that's promising. And now we need to change the sprite. And we'll do that in our draw. So the reason I chose the numbers from mode that I did is hopefully they'll correspond with our sprite. And I'll probably change the boost speed at some point, but we can work on that in a bit. See, now we're in chase mode, now we're in hide, we're in chase, we're in hide. This boo doesn't even know what's going on. So yeah, I think that's pretty fun. And I think it looks pretty cool too. So now, right now, we have no consequence for hitting a boo. So I was trying to think of cool things to do and how to handle defeat in this game. Because it's a video game, you have to have mechanics of success and defeat. But like, what should those be? You know, should it be points? Should you just lose points when you hit a boo? Or should it restart the level? So, let's see. What I'm thinking is one thing that could happen when you hit a boo is what we could do is have it become a block again, and then you have to re-clear it. That might be kind of cool. But we'll also need a way to get rid of boos, so we'll table what a boo does when it gets to you for now. But let's make another kind of block. Let's make the classic POW block. So its parent is going to be block. This is going to be our generic block object, so that will handle things like when a ball hits it. Do I have a long POW? I do not have a long POW yet, so I'll have to make that. Let's see how stupid it will look if I just stretch this. It looks tolerably stupid. I'll take it for now. I can always make a better one in Photoshop later. And the way POW blocks actually work in Mario is they create this like invisible shockwave. So let's make ourselves an invisible shockwave. I'm going to create a very, very large sprite. Now let's shrink it down. We're going to make ourselves a nice circle. Try to make it as exacting as possible, but it doesn't need to be, you know, perfect, because we're going to make it almost invisible. And actually, I'm going to make it a little thicker. There we go. And let's make it a nice gray color. Nope. There we go. So, we're going to set animation to have it grow over time into the center. And let's do it over 15 frames. We don't want it to take too long. So now we can see it starts out as a little circle. And then we'll get bigger over time. Hope this is actually big enough. Yeah, that's actually big enough. So we're going to undo that. We're going to transform this and make it even fucking bigger. Gamemaker might not like that. Cool, so now we have a stupidly big circle. By the way, there are smarter ways to do this. This is a very dumb way. I don't want you to think this is smart. Don't try this at home. This is very, very stupid. Like possibly crashing everything stupid. But that's how we roll around here. yeah, here's our itty bitty circle. I'm going to center it. We're going to modify the hit mask. So let's see what our current hitbox looks like now. I can't even find it. There it is. So, I don't know what any of these settings mean. Let's just hope this works. Oh. So we'll have a shockwave, and then so when it collides with a boo, it'll destroy the boo, and we can set it so at the end of the animation it self-destructs. Now for our POW, when our POW is destroyed, we'll have it create a shockwave where it's at. And there we go. We just made ourselves a POW block, friends. Let's give ourselves a couple POW blocks. Endearingly hideous POW blocks. And let's see how it works. If it works. Appears to be thinking about something. Doesn't appear to like what it's thinking about. Alright, so we got a boo. And let's eventually hit ourselves a POW block. Maybe yes, no. Boom. And there we go. We have a boo erasing POW block. Now right now it's a pretty aggressive looking POW block. Probably a little too flashy still. Also, can you tell I'm not good at this game? My own damn game, and I suck at it. What else is new? So, let's do one final potentially game crashing step. Images. Let's make it a lot lighter. Oh yeah, it's not gonna like that. That's gonna make it very cranky. And for the last couple, I don't want to make them too opaque because I don't know if that'll fuck up the hitbox. But let's try to make them a little more transparent. Well, that's not what we want to do at all. We want to do the other thing. Cool. And one last try before I head out to Burbs. So you can see I'm feeling, I guess making that I Lost My Spark video kind of kicked me back into gear a little bit, you know? And that feels good. It feels good to be making things. Like if you're not making anything, I feel like, I don't know, there's something fulfilling about making something, even if it's like something silly like a YouTube video. No! No, I suck! Yeah. Problem, I'm not playing Breakout. I'm trying to play stupid, cheap Breakout, but you gotta remember your core mechanics. Pow. So yeah, I think it looks a little shit still, but we can work on that. Because it's not awful. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. You know, just a fun little thing. I'll just keep on working on for a bit. But please, let me know if you have any suggestions for either Mario mechanics you want me to include. As you can see, I have a couple of set up, or any classic games you want me to try to make levels for. And any feedback would be great. Anyway, hope you enjoy, and until next time, double bite out.